guys, how's it going? I'm here to talk to you about the partial solar eclipse we have coming up during a new moon at 27 degrees Aquarius on February 15th, 2018. So if you want to know exactly where this eclipse is affecting your life or your birth chart, you can look at 27 degrees Aquarius in your chart to find out what house and what area this is affecting. If you don't know that information, feel free to email me. I have my email down below and we can take a look to figure out what's going on. There's a lot going on. Most of us are experiencing pretty radical and unexpected shifts in our path because that is what all of this Aquarian energy is about. Aquarius is about revolution. It is about radical change, unexpected, explosive shifts in direction. So things may not be going exactly how we thought that they would. And Aquarius really is asking us to level up, to step up and greet these shifts and greet these challenges with new radical thought patterns, responses, and just essentially really new ways of thinking. This eclipse, the moon, is conjunct Mercury, which is the planet of logic and communication. So Aquarius conjunct Mercury, this is new thought, new ideas, and then sharing them. So there might be these expansive conversations happening and just expanse within our own minds of what was possible. And within ourselves. Aquarius is the rebel of society, but it also rebels against its own self. So you might have thought you were this type of person and suddenly realizing that you're not at all. You might have identified with this gender or this sexuality, and that could be becoming more fluid. You might have thought that this type of relationship would bring you satisfaction, and suddenly it's not fulfilling whatsoever. This could be happening within a career or a lifestyle. You could have been living nomadically and then suddenly be looking for security, or vice versa. So yeah, it's really new shifts, new thinking, new communication, opening up communication about things that weren't allowed before or were feeling too frightening to talk about. Maybe this is expanding as well. And this is also a south node eclipse. And in astrology, whenever we're talking about the south node, this is dealing with our karmic past or our past lives, people we've been in the past, people we've loved in the past, and asking us to let go of these past karmic patterns to reach towards the north node, which is the future, our more evolved self, and our more evolved state of being. So yeah, moon conjunct Mercury, a lot of new ideas. It's also sextile Uranus, so this is sudden insights, sudden shifts, sudden realizations. And yes, okay, so then we have Mars square Neptune. Mars being our primal drive, and Neptune being the planet of fantasy and dreams. So whenever we have Mars square Neptune, we always want to be aware of deceit, but what I've found is that whenever we're dealing with deceit with another person, sometimes we're also dealing with deceiving ourselves. Very often when we're led down the path of illusion, there have been flags all along the way that we ignored for various reasons or whatever. So this is, yeah, maybe deceit from other people, but also with all of this radical shifts and radical change, there can be this desire to escape into, deceiving ourselves into believing it's not happening, or falling on an old behavior pattern to escape the reality of things. So wanting to be a little bit aware of that. And we also will have Venus newly in Pisces at that time. Venus being the planet of things we love and things we desire, and Pisces being, the artistic dream realm. So this is us knowing that we want the dream, knowing what we want, seeing it now maybe in a different way, a radical new way. And then with Saturn and Capricorn, like I said a million times before in my video, but it's just so powerful. And I really feel like that's the energy that people are really scrambling to understand right now. Why are things so suddenly so hard? Why is this happening? I didn't see this happening and now it's happening. Saturn in Capricorn, it is forcing us to take care of the things that are going to bring us stability and lasting happiness and build a strong foundation. And that unfortunately means doing some really hard work. This is all really hard work. I know everybody's exhausted and just like, and this and that. And like, yeah, everyone is going through that. You're not alone. Trust me. So, and again, I mentioned it in my last video a little bit, but Aquarius detachment, detaching to see the grand picture and seeing life as this series of tests over and over and over again. And, you know, when we leave this planet and we transcend this reality and go into whatever we do next, looking back on this expanse of challenges in our life and seeing that any time we spent falling into despair or falling into a victim state or fear, anytime we did that accomplished really nothing at all. And it was that moment, which, you know, hopefully we reach sooner rather than later, where we pick ourselves up and start taking those steps towards a solution and in a new direction. That was the moment that things got better. Not wallowing in the past or, no, I wanted it to be this way, but just being like, okay, it's not that way. It's going to be this way now. And trusting that the universe always has us in mind. The universe is always giving us the best possible scenario if we can see the challenges as blessings rather than curses, you know? So greeting this new, it's new, everything's new. And, you know, seeing all of the new people that are showing up with advice, you know, a shoulder to lean on, help. Like, so many people have been showing up to help lately. And that's the other thing about Aquarian energy is Aquarius is technology. So I've really been noticing community reaching out to one another through the internet, through Facebook, which, you know, Facebook has such a stupid name and it has such, like, everybody has this, like, yeah, I have a Facebook, but like, nah, like, Facebook is awesome. Stupid name. I think we could come up with something better. But aside from that, like, it is awesome. And it is a way for us to reach out to one another and feel less alone and share ideas. Again, sharing ideas. And, you know, realizing the value of those communications too. You know, like, we live in an age where if you need something, you can post it to your community and you'll get a response, you know. And if you're not, find a new community. But yeah, so feeling really connected to tribe as we all go through these crazy shifts and, you know, having faith that it's all going to work out and it's all very exciting and going in a good direction. Yes, I think I'll stop it there. I believe I'm going to start it next week. I decided I'm going to start doing weekly forecasts rather than just twice a month. So I'll be putting out more videos soon. So hopefully you guys will be watching and enjoying. Enjoy this solar eclipse. It's also new moon, which is new beginnings. So great time to plant new seeds, let go of these south node karmic baggage stuff, and step forward into new age.